CTV News at 6 with Joe Perkins.
Good evening, I'm Louise Hartland. Joe Perkins is off tonight. We begin with tragedy on the Mid-Island. RCMP divers recovered the body of a 33-year-old Port Alberni man in a shallow creek near Kennedy Lake today. Friday night, search and rescue teams from Ucluelet and Port Alberni rushed to Marion Creek after reports said a man was last seen floating unconscious after a towering cliff dive. RCMP and rescue teams searched throughout the night, but today it took highly trained divers to confirm the man was dead. CTV's Scott Cunningham was on the scene and has more.
Divers enter the frigid water of Marion Creek. These RCMP officers ordered to confirm the fears of so many search and rescue workers.
We're just going to start downstream and put our divers in the water, and we're just going to search upriver to where the point where he was last seen.
The last place friends say they saw a 33-year-old Port Alberni man was floating unresponsive in a creek 45 minutes west of Port Alberni near Kennedy Lake. Friday night, Port Alberni RCMP say several frantic calls came in saying a man had dipped beneath the surface and could not be found.
It appears that a group of friends had come out to do some cliff jumping, and one of them had jumped into the water. It's unclear as to what happened exactly.
Technical rocky terrain and a lack of solid information on where the man went into the water saw the search crawl into the early afternoon. None of the friends had actually seen the man take a jump. RCMP estimate was more than 20 meters high. Early afternoon and friends return, their faces painted with despair as they find little optimism for a rescue.
They were very upset, seemed very traumatized. They were crying, obviously, and very emotional.
At the water's edge, there is little emotion. Divers make the grim discovery after only minutes below. A recovery mission they say should act as a warning.
We seem to be doing more and more recoveries of cliff jumpers off all the time, even if the water's deep enough. If they hit the water wrong, they can damage their neck.
The man who died here is believed to be 33-year-old James Collins, a well-known skateboarder on Vancouver Island. News of his death has already prompted gatherings and memorials up and down the island. Scott Cunningham, CTV News, Sutton Pass.